Hello and welcome back to Speed Freak Garage, home of power sports on YouTube. So one of the things we need to do in order to get this car ready to go up to Ecotech for the seat mounts and stuff is we need to get this fuel line out of the way. And honestly, I think the best way to do that is to go ahead and put the bulkheads into the car for the fuel line. So it should be straightforward. It might be problematic. We'll find out here in a sec. So I'm just gonna go up just enough that I can get under here. So if you see here, you can see where the brake line is. So the problem is that there's an oil cooler right here. And obviously you don't want fuel lines by a hot oil cooler. Now the other problem is the fuel exit line. It comes out here and it's designed to go up to a fuel filter and then back down and around, whatever. So the bulkheads are gonna have to be up as high as possible in the car. The only problem with that is that this one is coming straight down from the gas tank. So we're gonna have, and it's actually basically right above the brake line. So it's gonna have to like coil around and probably go, I don't know, right where this thing is. So, because we're gonna have to keep them away from moving parts like the suspension, from heat. So I don't know, I'm thinking like right up here probably somewhere. So get all this shit out of the way, and we'll have to break those studs off since they could cause damage. But what we need to do is measure how high up we want to go. In this case, I want to go "6 inches is too high. If I do 5 inches, it's about perfect. So 5 inches above the brake line. So toss, actually, I might be able to use this in the engine bay. I like this. I'm gonna be running wires and shit wherever. This might actually come in handy to hold some wires in. Cool. Okay, this is crap. Trash. A marker. I'm getting in the car. I might have to shut the camera off and take the seat out. Yeah, there's no point for me to make you guys watch me take a seat out that you've already watched me do several times. So I think I'm just gonna shut the camera off, take the seat out, come back in a sec. Okay, the seat is out. So the problem is, you have to be careful with this because you can actually see here the sheet metal's damaged from that tab that we were beating on. But 5 inches up is going to be different. Wait, was it 5 or 4? Because you're on the inside radius. So that actually means that this... Ooh. I think that's our telltale mark where we want to be. We could actually take pliers and break those out so we actually have a hole in the... Well, at least I don't think it's double wall. Might have a hole showing us where we want to drill. Man, I'm going to fall my ass off this lift one of these days. So, let's... down here and take a look. Oh wow, yeah, it's just single wall. Gotta be careful we don't fuck up the I was afraid that was gonna happen. It didn't break off at the source, it broke off. Oh man. Fuck. Oh, let's go get the air chisel. Chisel that off. It's disappointing because I had the that's not the first stud I broke, but it's the first one that hasn't broken off flush with the car. See, this one just broke off flush. I'm a little frustrated that this one didn't. I don't know if I can get a good grip on the... Maybe, I might be able to get it to break off flush. If not, it's gonna be a lot more of a problem. Now, I don't think I'm even wiggling in it anymore. Crap. Damn. Like this stud here actually is like perfect for the return line. Or actually, could do it for the fuel filter line. Probably be better. The return line you'd have to like loop around and Damn. Can you see where I poked that hole? Yeah, okay, so see, this hole is like a dead giveaway. In fact, we could drill a bulkhead right there, I would say, and be safe. The question is, do I have the right size drill bit? I really don't want to buy more drill bits after yesterday's drill bit purchase. So let me double check where that hole location is. So it is right there. It's perfect. That's perfect spot for maybe not the return line. I would say it's perfect for the I mean, you could. No, it's not really a good spot. I think that's good for the to come off. It'll come off the fuel filter at a 90 and go straight in through. Unless I can put another bulkhead to the right, but I think that would be too close. So let's see. I don't want to put a bulkhead there because it's way too close to the shock, especially if I change it to a coilover, then I really won't have any room. So I need to get the bulkheads as close together as I can, which will make them a little harder to work with, but yeah, I gotta do something about that. Let's see, maybe I can just use a hammer, like a normal hammer. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to work that magic or not. That sucks, that didn't break off clean. Nope. Oh, hell. Fuck me. Never goes right. Never. I can never get a fucking break. Nope. Damn. Damn. God, that pisses me off. Fuck it, I'm getting the air hammer out. I'm not gonna do that on video though. Okay, so it took luckily it took longer for the air compressor to charge up than it did to knock that stud out. So in the meantime, I took flare nut wrench and I compared how close the bulkheads to get, you know, decent. And I think a 2-inch center line, center to center, will be plenty. Without, you know, because there's a very small safe zone in here that we can use. But you can see this is way too down and too close to the shock. I'll have to get a little bit of silicone and plug that hole. And I also kind of hammered the hole inward away from where the lines would be. And so what I'll do is I'll have the interior fuel lines, they'll go up and curve around here and they'll be mounted. And then they'll be mounted and then they'll come down and they'll have fire sleeving and all that fancy shit so they're safe. So anyway, I need to get myself in here. And the bulkhead's a 14 millimeter diameter and I have a 15 millimeter drill bit. It's the smallest drill bit I had that was big enough, but I think it'll be perfectly okay. So before we actually drill anything, I want to mark my 2-inch here. I don't have like a good way to so yeah. Nope, I fucked that up. Okay. I'm gonna have to, probably should have got a punch so the drill bit won't walk. We'll try the easy one first that already has the last thing I want to do is slip and mess up that brake line. Motherfucker. Okay, well I guess I can go get a punch now. James, maybe you should fucking plug in the fucking drill. Dumbass. God damn it, I'm stupid sometimes. Okay, fine, I'm stupid most of the time. So glad I put an outlet on the lift here. I wish I could get an air hose reel, but I don't have any way to mount one safely, well, I have one, it's just way too fucking heavy. Like, check this out. So I have this nice hose reel, but it must be 30 or 40 pounds. It would just tear this wall apart. I mean, I already used the stud for that and the fire extinguisher and yeah. I mean, I'm thinking about making a stand for it or finding a way to attach it to a shelf or something. I don't know. It's kind of a waste not to use it. It's so nice. Another day, once this car is actually done and on the road, and then I can fuck around and clean up the shop. What was I doing? Right, punch. Hopefully it's in the... Uh-oh. We were using it for something. The question is what... Oh, right here. Okay, I need a punch. And I need... Why is this drawer open? I don't remember. A hammer. And this, done with this. And this. Okay. Let's try again. Okay. Okay. Now for the drill, which hopefully has power this time. Oh yeah, like butter. That just cleans off the burrs. So the last thing you want is a burr cutting your fuel line. Okay, and then here. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so they'll go up and then up. Beautiful. Okay, that one's got to be plugged somehow. Silicone, I don't know, there's some other spots in the car that so that's a debatable topic, but right, a vacuum would be smart. Okay. All right, and I'm not gonna make you guys watch me vacuum, so we'll stop the camera again. So as with the air compressor, it took longer to get the vacuum out than it did to actually do the job. So one thing I luckily remembered is that we got to use these, but I also, ahead of time, I'm going to get these tightened down nice and tight so we can make sure there are no issues in the car. So use a 19 millimeter here and the 22. I'm gonna get them nice and tight. Honestly, I'm not really sure how tight they're supposed to be. They're aluminum, so they're not like ridiculously tight, but they are fuel lines. Okay, call that pretty damn tight. Probably never ever gonna come back apart tight, really. What sucks is I'm gonna need another 22 and a helper, but I can at least put them in. And just spin the nut on. Then Sunday, Brandon might be able to come help finish up everything we need to do to get the car prepared for going to Ecotech. And then this line, there. So yeah. Where'd the nut go? Oh, I'm confused. Where'd my other nut go? Oh, I left it over there. Smart move. I'm glad I bought these, honestly. Okay. Now, without stupidly knocking it back down onto the ground, just gonna have to make a note. Put a note in my phone, fuel bulkheads not tight. That actually begs the question, did I tighten these already? Nope, I don't think I did. That makes me feel intelligent. Oh, I don't have, I don't think I have another 22. I have one of these. That would have been pretty fucking dumb not to remember to tighten these. Well, it was dumb because I didn't remember. Oh yeah. It's exceptionally dumb. That could have ended very badly. Especially because that's the engine bay side. Okay. No, I'm gonna leave this out and this out. I might actually be able to tighten. Nah, I'm just gonna wait for help, otherwise I could make an idiot out of myself. Okay, and I can't put the hose line on until I get help either. So, hose line's gonna have to wait. Which I was kinda hoping to get it on, but I mean, I gotta wait so I can tighten the bulkhead first. So I think that's good. I mean, yes, there's a chance that you could break a fuel line under here, but there is no hot parts on this side of the car. There will be exhaust on the other side of the car, but it's the other side of the car. So, but I can't use braided line because the braided line isn't flexible enough to fit where I need it to fit in here. The only thing I'm concerned about is if there's going to be enough fuel flow. I don't know, 60 PSI is a lot. I mean, I don't feel like the engine could ever use up 60 PSI of fuel. I don't know, you could always raise the pressure a little bit to compensate if there's a flow issue. Like you could bump the pressure up to 70. Well, I think the default's like 45, but I'll probably set it on 60 ahead of time. I don't know, we'll see. I'll have to look it up and make sure that I'm not gonna like blow an injector out, because that would be really bad. So that's really all I wanted to do tonight. I took some measurements for the kill switch that I'm going to 3D print a little kill switch mount that hopefully will be strong enough I can like punch the kill switch and shut the car off in an emergency, because you know you could be injured and you could not have the cognizance to push and turn. So if you punch it, it turns off and goes into safe mode. And I'm even going to 3D print lettering. It'll be this stuff, this nylon carbon fiber nylon composite, this super crazy, ridiculously strong stuff. I'm going to emboss little letters, armed and safe, and maybe try and get some ink in there so they look even like really bright. Ooh, glow-in-the-dark ink, that would be legit. But that's it. I just need to get a decent shot. Let's do this. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.